Good morning, everybody. Afternoon now. I just heard the clock play the Christmas song at the top of the hour. So today is May 19th, 2024. I want to wish everybody a happy Sunday. So, normally I do good morning, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, kids of all ages. I forgot, but that's okay. I just did it. So anyway, today I want to do a short video to add on with the first two videos about the box and what parts I get. It's my wife's suggestion, so I'm going to do this, and we'll try to edit this into the end of the first two videos or the beginning of it. I'm not sure how I'll go. Okay, enough of that. Without further poo-poo. Here's the parts you need to build an AC-DC conversion box. I know we talk a lot about can I run my American Flyer trains on AC or DC, and guys are getting trains that are DC only, and all they've got is the American Flyer AC or Lionel AC transformers. Okay, so years ago I started converting my AC engines to DC can motors, but yet I still had a lot of AC stuff, and to this day I still have a few AC engines, like an American model specific that I have that runs on AC. Most of my other stuff is some LTI and MPC, or not MPC. Yeah, I guess it's MPC. The cereal brand. General Mills owned American Flyer for a while, and they made some engines. And these have the open frames, and some have the can motors. So, with Tom Barker's help, I came up with a box, a design basically to hook up to my American Flyer transformer, and now I have the ZW transformer, and I have a MTH transformer Z4000. So anyway, I wanted a box that I could run DC. Well, the first box I made is right here. I made this probably 25 years ago. It was a forward reverse switch, and inside of it it's got a bridge rectifier, and this is a bridge rectifier. Okay, let me take it out of the package so that you can see it a little better. If I can cut it open. This is always a problem with these packages. They got these things so hard to get into. Alright, so I'll pick that up later. But this is your bridge rectifier, okay? And as you can see, it's not got markings on it except on one side. Now, what it does is it shows you your AC posts, okay? Now, your two AC posts are going to be across from each other, like this. Your other post is marked AC, alright? And it's in a different angle. Well, your minus or your negative is going to come out here. So this is your AC, this is your DC. Okay? That's your bridge rectifier. Now, I use a little bit bigger than I need. That way I don't have any problems blowing them up or anything. This is a 400 volt, 25 amp. Okay, and you can probably easily get away with something that's, 5 amps, 10 amps. I do have some smaller ones that I can use. And then my toggle bolt, they come two ways, okay? There's an A, an off position, and a B position, okay? And this is what the back of it looks like, all right? So when you're doing your reversing, okay, you've got wires that go across here and then come into here. So your AC, okay, comes off, or your DC comes off of your bridge rectifier goes into this toggle switch, and then your wires cross here so that when you throw the switch, okay, it goes from a positive DC, you hit the switch and it goes to a negative DC. So you've got forward and reverse, okay? Now, in the box that I make now, I use 2 switches. And the reason I did this was when I wanted to switch to AC from DC, I had to remove this box, okay, from the in line between the transformer and the track. So Tom Barker helped me come up with a way to put the switch in the box so that I could just flip a switch and go from AC to DC. Now the box that you need, okay, it's a project box, comes empty except for 4 little screws to attach the back. All right. Now I buy all this stuff at Parts Express. You can probably buy them at I've heard of a place called Mauser for electric parts. Any electric supply store. Radio Shack is still online. I've ordered parts from Radio Shack before, and they all work. They all do the same thing, but your prices and stuff vary. And I like to buy mine from Parts Express because I live in Mason, Ohio. Parts Express is about 30 minutes up the highway on 75 in Springboro, Ohio. So once you drill the holes, and you also, okay, once you get your double pole, double throw switch, this one is a 10 amp, okay, and it'll do 125 volts. You're also going to need some of these, which are grommets, okay. You don't need them, but they make the project look nice, okay. And what you do is you drill your hole, and you take your grommet and put the grommet in the hole, and that way you can run your wires and they don't get messed up on the edge of the plastic when you drill your hole. And this is what it looks like, okay? So I drill a hole on each end. Then on the inside, I take the bridge rectifier, and these do get warm, okay? They get very warm. So I put a piece of cork road bed underneath there and glue it in, and then glue the bridge rectifier to the cork. That way, if it does get too hot or too warm, it doesn't melt the plastic, okay? So, I also drill a hole, put in my AB switch, okay? This is for your AC to DC. And then your top one then is for your reverse and your forward, all right? So, after that, it's time to wire. And this is what it's going to look like inside once you're done wiring, okay? So you're going to have a wire coming in from the transformer to your bridge rectifier, and then once it goes through the bridge rectifier, as I said before, you're going to have 2 wires come out of the AC side and the DC side. Those are going to go to the switch up at the top, all right? And that's how you're going to do your reverse, okay? It's going to be DC here. You're also going to have wires coming off of here, which go to the bottom switch, okay? These are AC coming out of the bridge rectifier, or actually before the bridge rectifier, because they're coming off this wire. So here to here, and then that switches from AC to DC when you flip your switch, and then at the top it reverses your polarity from plus to minus, or negative to positive, and you use that as your reverse and forward switch. That way you can leave this in line with the transformer and switch back and forth from AC to DC. It makes it so simple, okay? Now, you can also get bridge rectifiers and put on the back of the motors. That's another subject for another time. A lot of guys do that. Problem is, you're taking the engine, you're putting the bridge rectifier on it, and it's DC. So, if you're running straight DC and you don't have anything AC, that's one way to go. A little bit cheaper too, okay? So once you're all finished, you want to take some labels and use your volt ohm meter, okay, and I print up some labels, and they don't like to stick real well to the plastic, so I end up taking a little bit of super glue and doing the edges of these. But this is what it looks like when I get finished, okay? So I've got the AC, switch to AC, and then DC. Very simple. This hooks up to your transformer, comes out AC, switch it to DC. When you're running DC, you've got forward, reverse, and you can figure that out. You hook this up to the track, you put your DC engine on, and just figure it out. And when the engine's running forward, you put your forward label on, then you know the other switch is DC. So that's it. That is a great way to do a switch over from AC to DC, especially if you're running a DC can motor. I started doing that 30 years ago. I was lucky enough to meet Frank Timko up in Dayton, Ohio, when I lived up there. And Frank did my 336 with a DC can motor that he made. And at the time, he put a electronic reverse unit in it, which was great, okay? But eventually, I figured out, man, DC runs so smooth, so quiet, and cooler. So I ended up taking the reverse unit out and just running straight DC, and that's when I came up with these boxes with the help of Tom Barker again, which, if you guys know Tom, he's the guru of American Flyer. Love him to death. So anyway, that's the video. I hope it helps you. If you liked it, please subscribe. Don't forget to like, share the video with your friends if you're a flyer guy. I enjoy doing these videos. I'm trying to get a little more professional with them. I've got 2 more parts to do. They'll come up right after this or before. It depends on how I can figure out how to edit this stuff. So again, thank you for watching. I appreciate everybody. Please leave comments. Don't forget to subscribe and share, and we'll see you on the next video. Everybody have a great day. Thanks for watching, everybody. Appreciate you.